The 16 Commandments of Poon from Chateau Heartiste. We're going to cover Make Her Jealous today. And we covered a lot of jealousy yesterday, a lot of jealousy plot lines. Make her jealous. Flirt with other women in front of her. Do not dissuade other women from flirting with you. Women will never admit this, but jealousy excites them. The thought of you turning on another woman will arouse her sexually. No girl wants a man that no other girl wants. The partner who harnesses a gale storm of jealousy controls the direction of the relationship. Number one is the thought of another girl turning you on will arouse her sexually. No girl wants a man that no other woman wants. And you will see a consistent line with women over time where they don't even know they like a guy until he's distracted by another girl. She doesn't even know she likes him until she's jealous. And it happens more often than you realize. Most girls are so lackadaisical. They're so unmoved. They're so numb. They're and out of touch with what's going on around them. Guys will be approaching. Guys will like chase them. Guys will be friendly to them. And she's not even that interested till he loses interest, whether she realizes it or not. And he shows up with a new girlfriend. And she's cuter than her. And she's funner than her. And she's more interesting than her. She's like, why am I annoyed? I didn't like him. I like him now, though. Girls are naturally competitive, and they naturally need social proof around them. And when you didn't have any other bitches, she didn't have any proof that you're attractive. So now she has some. Now she has some competition. She's a little bit jealous, and jealousy goes immediately to her groin, and she gets the tingles. Again, girls love to chase men who are already having sex with other women. They'll never admit this. Of all the things you can say, he's narcissistic, he's selfish, he's self-centered, he's a con. You can name all of these things, and girls will begrudgingly admit, yes, they find that attractive. But when you bring up the fact that they're also looking for men who are already having sex with other women, they will deny it and fight you and get all bent out of shape and deny it till they run out of oxygen, when in fact it's as interesting and attractive to them as him being 6'8". It's just hardwired. So make her jealous. You don't have to drive them crazy, and be careful if you're talking about being married. You don't want to end up in divorce court for something that you created yourself. Again, but make her jealous. Leverage a little bit of jealousy. Do not, just like he says, do not dissuade other women from flirting with you. It turns women on when they see other women being attracted to you. Women will never admit this, but jealousy excites them. It's kind of like one of the other stories I shared where a guy, they're walking through a restaurant and this girl notices a girl paying attention to her boyfriend and said, you have an admirer. And then as soon as they got home, she's on her knees and just going to town. And he said it was directly related to this girl just watching him walk across the room. That's enough to get girls motivated to reestablish, that connection, because it turns them on. The thought of you turning on another woman will arouse her sexually as well. No other girl wants a man that no other woman wants. You have to realize that your perception of jealousy and women's perception of jealousy are 180 degrees in opposition. For men, jealousy tends to make them sick to their stomach. Just the thought of his girlfriend or girl being with somebody else throws him off. It makes him angry. It will affect his sexual performance. All kinds of things. Where jealousy with a woman of seeing you with another woman turns them on. The idea of you turning on other women doesn't mean you should be doing it physically, but the idea of it turns her on, and it will make them chase you. It will make them pursue you. It lowers their defenses, and they become more amenable. So just keep that in mind. You want to use it to your advantage. And remember, it turns her on too. It's to her benefit when there's a little bit of a jealousy plot line in there. In your life with your girl. It benefits her. She likes to be turned on. She likes to have that pain. Remember, girls like emotions. They love that roller coaster. So they're up, they're down, they're up, they're down. And if you don't give it to her, she's going to create it herself on her own timeline. And then you're fucked. So remember, make her jealous. Flirting with other women in front of her. Do not dissuade other women from flirting with you. Women will never admit this, but jealousy excites them. The thought of you turning on another woman will arouse her sexually. No girl wants what a man no other girl wants. Remember that. The partner who harnesses a gale storm of jealousy controls the direction of the relationship. Chateau Heartiste, 16th Commandment of Poon. 16 Commandments of Poon. Next slide.